if you were to ask in some streamline of confusion, perhaps the intelligence sparks in you, what is happening with life itself? Like, life, like, why is it, like, obviously, like, you could ask the question, how did we get here? Why is life happening how it is, you know? How is your process going? You know, going on to 9 years, like, on the background of doing this, and just for my own record.
Just coming up out of the P trap, and then it was all rusted and galvanized. But I figured it out though. I figured it out. I figured I'm gonna have to cut out all the galvanized, just go PVC P trap.
Hey, play. What's going on, family?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't even went to Home Depot yet. I'm still doing other things besides the door, but yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
What's going on, fam? 02. 02, fam. Anyways, yeah, so there, I'm not, I like, you know, it's up to you if you want to, kind of, come to terms with the reason or not, but, the point of this video was, yeah, so so the point of this video is, like, why is, like, what is my, like, what's going on with me, you know, type of shit, like, just generally, shit. And this is, I feel like, it's kind of like a labyrinth. So, guys, hey, have a good day. Because people were like, and, okay, so the point, the certain point of this video was, what's going on with my process of life, like what's happening with you, you know, just general stuff. And when asking that question, and if the intelligence could quote unquote circulate, end quote, to quote unquote, you know, I guess quote unquote help you, end quote, because I'm not intending, I'm trying to go to quote unquote God's way, end quote, where like I'm not good or bad, I just am, you know. I'm just being. I'm not any of this, like, but obviously, like, obviously in this world of 3D and duality, it's there to, like, people are like kind of experiencing, like, quote unquote evil and good, right, end quote. But like in God's, like, original way, it's none of those things respectively. So what's happening with your life, kind of thing. That's the point of this video. What's happening with your life? And the simple answer to that question is we're in a process of unfurling, you know, unpacking, you know, as within the original influence of it, and you know the replications will be their thing as that is, you know. But we're in a process of unfurling and unpacking, you know, within the respectively with the influence of a whole different place of origin, right? So within that original place of unfurling and unpacking, as you're growing through your adolescence, as you're growing through your growing stages and whatnot, the human life that you have, it's in a process of particular unfurling and unpacking different things, yin to the yang, right? The unfurl is the energy of, you know, the emotions that you don't know that are there from the genetics. They have to be kind of like unrepressed from repressed, unfurl, and then unpack the masculine sense of like how there's like a whole different divine logic that is kind of unfolding, you know, as that is. So it's like, so what is happening with you on a metaphysical level, right? What's happening with you on a metaphysical level is you're in a process, whether you know it or not, based on your own, you know, soul incarnation stream. You're in a process of unfurling and unpacking with the original influence, and just, you know, the general replications will be what they are within, like, advanced, you know, metaphysical predecessor intelligence, right? So what is happening with you? We're unfurling and we're unpacking, and it's important to know that. And as we're doing that, And as we're doing that, and as we're knowing it's important to know that, we could then understand what is happening within us, so we then could find a different type of balance, right? Because, you know, the balance, it's not just like, it's not, balance isn't just the rhetoric or just hearing balance. It's an actual, like, phenomena that God has a different origin of, and quote unquote understanding with, end quote, and preservation process of, end quote. So within that balance, it's not, when I like say balance, I'm not just dishing out the rhetoric of it, right? Balance, balance, balance. I'm not just dishing out. No, it's a whole different. It's a phenomena we have to soulfully keep up with, and if we don't, then the condition of your like metaphysical life, it will reflect that, you know, if you're out of balance or not. So and the gematria of Disney is DSNY. So Disney is from an 8, because the D is the 4, the Y is a 7, and the N is 5. Okay, JKLMN. Yep, 5, and then the S is KLM. It's a 1, so the S is a 1. So S is oneness. Oneness is S. So within that S, we're out of sync with God's S. Have the best life ever. So the point of this video is like what's happening with you, right? Thank you.